Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be finishing up this Berserker run that we've been working on. And it occurred to me that we actually forgot to use the last 3 scrolls of upgrade. So we're going to go ahead and pump them into this Ring of Arcana, because that's going to make our... So first of all, I effectively think we can't take magic damage anymore with a plus 10 anti-magic plate mail and a plus 7 Arcana ring, so that's pretty cool. Well, we'll see, obviously. I don't know exactly how it scales, but I'm going to feel cheated if I take more than a couple points of magic damage in every instance. The other thing we've got is we're going to see how strong this explosive curse is at plus 7 on the Arcana ring. So I wasn't quite able to tell if it was... Actually, yeah, I guess we can check now, can't we? So I'm actually going to back up a little bit before shockwaving the boss, just because if this is too hard of a hit, it could kill me. Okay, so it did 15 damage to me when I was far away from it. So I believe that means... So the bomb does like 2/3 damage to anything that's not the primary target. You know, we're actually just going to let the mobs hit us here, because I don't think they can damage us, but they can make our... They can give us rage. So we're pretty okay with them just, you know, hacking away and building up our rage. And we'll just stand here and blow stuff up. We're gonna go ahead and go into Berserk mode. And actually, we really need to, Oh, I'm getting trashed here. I guess the boss, the hands can still hit pretty hard. So the hands should be dying before too long. Alright, and we are still crippled. I'm actually gonna jump away with the chains here real quick, dodge the demon, and that completely didn't end up working out, because what I want to do is, I want to get far enough away that I can shockwave something, but the enemies keep on doing actions such that I have to move every frame. Now that the one that can actually deal melee damage to me is dead, that's probably a little bit stronger. I'll go ahead and drink one of those True Sight potions to find out where the blinding enemy... Yeah, he's doing just 0 magic damage. Poor guy. He can't even damage us with his melee attacks. Oh, Yogg can't even damage us with his laser, actually. So, I guess we're not getting max points for this run by any means, because if Yogg can't damage me with his laser, which it looks like he can't, I'm not dodging it. We're just... Oh, look at me, I am Berserker. And this is exactly, by the way, how I die to the explosive curse, because that's still damaging me pretty significantly, and I'm not paying attention to that at all. So let's go ahead and drink a health potion, so that this is slightly shameful for our Berserker cosplay. Let's see. We're gonna also drink a elixir of dragon's blood here, which is one of the alchemy items we made to prevent the flaming fist from being a problem for us. Another bomb proc there, blow up everything. Continue get. I wonder if the magic damage that anti-magic is blocking is counting for rage or not. I don't actually know, since it does say it counts unmitigated damage, but it says it counts damage before armor on the wiki. So I don't know if that's very specifically only damage that would have been mitigated by armor specifically, or I don't know. Oh, there's us almost killing ourselves with an explosion of the claymore, which... Alright, let's crack a torch. Oh, we're just blind. That's what the problem is. So we'll drink a potion of magical sight. And then, once again, we're just going to bash the boss, and we're going to ignore his minions, and we're going to ignore everything except attacking the boss. Oh, I'm going to have to upgrade my armor to plus 10 more often. This is excellent. Let's see. We're actually just going to go into... I'm not going to go into stasis. I'm just going to wait it out and take my punishment if I need to be punished. We're about to start taking poison damage, which is why we made this elixir of toxic essence, so that we're not actually about to start taking poison damage. Always exciting when we can, you know, ignore a mechanic like that. Let's see if I can shockwave. I don't actually know if that hit the poison fist, but we're going to do it a couple of times just because we want to make sure that he's not disappearing. And, oh, we actually got the bomb on him there, too, so that's pretty good. We might be able to get a, let's see, yeah, we can actually paralyze them with the wand. That's pretty cool. Oh, we're caustic oozed, and that's still doing full damage. That is not ideal. How many links do we have? Do we have enough links to do this? Yeah, we do. Okay, that works out. And Can we get another paralyze? Yeah, we get another paralyze. Though it's probably not a bad idea to actually stay close to the water as we're fighting him. So we'll just go ahead and smack him a couple of times. He should bleed to death now. We got 17 turns left on our poison resistance, and as one of the few things that can actually still damage us, we have to pay a little bit of attention to not poison ourselves. But given that we don't have to pay attention to Yogg or his minions, our base is really just gonna run through all of the enemies and kill Yogg. So, not a very technical or impressive kill, but I gotta say that was fun. I certainly enjoyed that. Oh, we have no space, so let's oh, what are we gonna get rid of? Let's see what that ring is. None of this matters. I could technically throw out. Ooh, a ring of might. Nah. All right, we'll throw away this cursed shield. We don't need cursed items in our inventory. We're not done yet. We're gonna take our claymore all the way back up to the surface. Hopefully or not hopefully, at some point during this ascension, I assume I'm going to start taking damage again, but I don't know. Until then, I think I'm just going to continue to play as though I am invincible. I say that as I'm walking back through the floor 24, where I'm immediately reminded that I'm only kind of invincible, because this floor had me running away scared. It certainly did. I summoned a unique batter boss or hostile champion affix acid scorpion in a room of summoning, and then I had to run away from it, so the entire room of summoning with a bunch of enemies like on that caliber all dispersed throughout the level, and it just okay, I haven't even noticed. Oh, we are actually taking damage. Not a ton. So I think we can get that kill. And probably this one, too. I think we have to use the smaller wand. Oh, nope, I was wrong. Oh. Why is that not, There we go. Off the chasm with you. No more. Right, we took a 1 damage from his attack. Let's see if his laser hits us. Yeah, for 3. The bomb still damages us. So there's that. Yeah, so this feels like it's going to be a pretty easy ascension. Maybe it'll be harder once we're at a lower floor and enemies start dealing a little bit more damage to us. We still don't want to let the scorpion cripple us from out of line of sight, so I think I'm actually just going to wait out the cripple. Evil Eye can shoot me, I don't care. And we're just going to drink an invisibility potion and run past this open area with a scorpion in it. It is not something I have a desire to deal with the hard way. And it just means we have to kill a couple extra enemies on this floor, which shouldn't be too hard. Given that the only thing that's significantly hurting us at this point is our own claymore. I say that. Let's see if I can engineer a way to... There we go. Oh! That's interesting behavior. I guess if you paralyze them, they don't stop charging their I-beam, but... Huh, they still fire it afterwards? That's interesting. Did not know that. Don't think this should paralyze me, but it should paralyze somebody on their side. And it did. That's another scroll of magic mapping. Don't really need that. We're on yellow, so we're doing okay. More energy reduction. And shockwave should be pretty good here, since there's 2 of them. Oh yeah, and we got the bomb proc too, so that worked out. That was probably the best shockwave we've cast this game. That was like what we wanted it to do when we drew it up. So that's pretty exciting. I'll try to do that a couple of more times, because I was really excited about how much that was going to do, but then the bomb proc was... It's cool, but it's not one-shotting enemies, and that's kind of what I was hoping for. So I was definitely a little bit discouraged when it wasn't the weapon of mass destruction that I thought it was going to be. It's still weak by no means, though. Oof. Okay, I kind of don't want to waste the explosion proc here. So we're gonna see. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna go to the next floor. Alright, Mr. Imp Man, have all of this stuff that I found in the demon halls. And we'll go ahead and sell the old rings too, because we're not gonna. I almost kind of want to keep this ring of elements just because it doesn't really matter. But the ring of elements did some work, so we'll give it the honor of having a spot in our final inventory, assuming we win this run. I Still think it's possible that I die to negligence, not paying attention, or bombing myself with this claymore. But you know, not that this run is going to make it into my Hall of Fame anyway, given I have to have lost as many points as possible on Yogg, since I think I ate every single laser. I might have accidentally dodged some, but it was not spending a lot of time trying to dodge there. Warlocks are full on doing 0 damage against the plus 10 anti-magic plus the plus 7 Arcana, so that's pretty nice. I don't actually know if they can't. I don't know if they have to do damage to degrade me, because if they don't have to do if they have to do damage to degrade me, I might not even care about getting shot by them at all. So I don't have to take the debuff. That's generally what I mostly care about with those enemies. We're not setting the curse back down to green every time. And that's largely because we're pretty powerful here. All right, let's bomb that Chaos Elemental. Yeah, that really is powerful. I think I need to, in my head, if I manage to pull this build off again, it seems like that combo is actually better as just a like to cast on a single target, stun him, and take him out, because it doesn't seem like it actually does a whole lot against groups, just because of how bad the damage falls off as you get farther away from the explosion center. So that's hot. That's about to explode. That should kill. That's nice. Zombie killing in our let's see, let's wait till that warlock gets a little bit closer. I think he should still be able to see us, so he should be walking into melee range here. Of course, unfortunately, when we're not actually getting a bomb proc, we're doing barely any damage because it's a +4, or not barely any damage, but we're certainly not doing a lot with just the +4 claymore. But I don't know. The +4 greatsword part of it, I should say, since the claymore as a package with the bomb included is doing just fine. We're plenty happy with how that's working out, and our armor's still holding up too. So, all right, let's give it the ultimate test. We'll see how the Null Scout does against us. And we just one-shot him in his shielded state, which is what I really wanted to see. They hit a lot harder when they're in their like undershirt mode. Alright, so the robots can hit me for a decent amount of damage. We're going to try to shockwave the next enemy we see. We get the little glitch where we can see the blacksmith, but he's going to disappear as soon as I move. He's just here for the first frame. And then, goodbye, blacksmith. Thanks for upgrading that ring that we ended up not using. Let's see. This is a little bit of a longer one. Luckily, we can use the chains to scoot through. Of course, we have an enemy that surprises us around a door, so I'm not able to actually set up a shockwave to cook off the explosive. Yep. This bomb proc might actually kill us here, so I'm gonna freeze time to back up a little bit, and then we're going to shockwave him. And that actually, I guess the shockwave hit took him down to 0, and then the bomb took off his shield. Well, either way, I'm pretty happy with what happened there. I liked it. Let's see. We have 8 things in our flask. I'm going to put them back on our action bar. And we're at yellow on floor 12. That's fine to go upstairs. Another point in heroic energy there. Kind of zoom through this floor. I don't think the vampire bats can do anything to us. And getting some high rolls on our side. I guess that's even though we're doing less damage than I'm normally doing at this point, because I put most of my investment into defense, you know, it's still a great sword, and it can still high roll for, what, up to 54 plus strength mod, which I should be doing. I'm doing 7 excess damage, so it can high roll up to 61. Still pretty strong. There we go, we're at green. Explosive sword is warm. That's a pretty straight shot. Man, what a run this has been. This has been, again, not like a very difficult or technical run, but it's been excellent for the, I am Berserker, take no damage power fantasy. And, I'm loving the claymore. It, brings me joy to... Ooh. We're actually taking some damage here, though, so... Luckily, we have plenty of potions. But yeah, we're getting a little bit punished for the fact that all of our damage is in the explosion. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to see if the game considers bombs to be magic damage, because that might be the only reason this is actually working, is because of the anti-magic plate mail. I don't know for sure though which it considers them. Let's see. We're gonna freeze time to back up a few ticks, and then shockwave for the bomb to kill them both. Love that every time. Man. This is probably the coolest warrior build I've ever done, which is funny because I almost never play Berserker. Like this isn't the first time I've ever played Berserker, but in trying to prep for this video, this is the first time I've ever spent much time playing Berserker. So, let's back up here. We don't have a bomb proc on it this time, but we're still going to use the shockwave here just because we can hit 3 things. And did I see? Yeah, it's warm. So you can always check on your explosive weapon, by the way. At the very bottom line of the explosive curse, it'll tell you where. So it'll tell you either it's cool to the touch, it's getting warm, or it's hot. And hot basically means like it's going to go off in 1 or 2 hits. The formula for like figuring out exactly how it works, like how it's calculated in the game, is a little bit complicated. So I'm not gonna explain it out in depth, but it is available on the wiki if you want to look it up. If you just search Shattered PD curses, then you'll see the entry that they have on explosive, which explains how it determines how to trigger. Unfortunately, it's one of the only things that doesn't explain how the Ring of Arcana affects it, so I think we've been doing more damage with it because of the Ring of Arcana, though. And even if not, I'm happy with the way it's affecting my anti-magic glyph on my plate mail anyway, so... Alright, what are we... Hey look, it's all the tier 1 gear we left when we were... I almost kind of like seeing that. Like, I wish that there wasn't so much... Or not wish that there wasn't so much incentive to sell all your armor, but I kind of like it when I get to see the gear I've dropped along the way, and I'm like, ah, look how weak I used to be back then. Check out this gear I have now. Of course, I'm kind of getting... I am getting wrecked by this crab. Holy cow. They have gone right back to being terrifying. And the bomb barely affects the slime because of the way that enemy works. Though this is yeah, we got plenty of rage, so we can Hulk out here and build up a lot of shield. We've got a bomb proc, so we're actually gonna reposition pretty significantly from this one, because I expect I should be able to get a pretty solid amount of damage out of this one. And we're even going to put 1 point into the expanding wave for this to make absolutely sure that this works like I want it to. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, love that. It didn't kill the slime, which I thought it did initially, but I love that it just wiped out that entire swarm of flies. That brings me joy. And we do have another one lined up immediately, so we probably just want to, let's see, how much does it cost me to... Cost him 24 charge. Okay, so we can fire off the next one when we need to. Unfortunately, our rage just went on cooldown for probably like the 3rd time total this run. And we're at the point now where I could just do the thing I normally do, where I just spend consumables to get to the end immediately. But it just doesn't feel right to end this run by sneaking to the end. You know, it seems like the Berserker thing to do to claymore our way all the way out of the dungeon and take our chances with explosive cursing ourselves to death. It seems like the right thing to do, you know. All right, last floor. And I don't see any enemies. We're gonna go chase them down. You know what? We're gonna have a little bit of a finale here. We're gonna try to gather a bunch of them together. One shot the rage rat with the explosion. We'll never get old. Oh, that thing's gonna be basically immune to us, isn't it? I don't feel like dealing with the snakes on this level. I forgot how obnoxious it is that they just can dodge everything. Alright, so there we go. That is probably the most powerful Berserker run I've ever done. Unfortunately, I don't even think it's going to show up in our Hall of Heroes. Yeah, because we got Oh boy, let's see. Yeah, we got no I think we got minimum points on bosses, which makes sense. We just ignored boss mechanics and took all of the hits. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. If anybody has any questions or anything they want to see in the future, go ahead and let me know. Leave me a comment and I'll try to get back to you ASAP. And other than that, love y'all. Catch y'all next time. Bye bye.